So many people out there want to be successful. And you know what they do? They focus on strategy. They focus on systems. They focus on how they're going to do it. They start looking up people like me online and saying, wow, how did Kris become wealthy? And how do I want to become wealthy? Or how do I want to be successful? Or how do I want to rock it out in business? But there's something that you must do before you really can become successful. And today I have the privilege and honor to introduce you to an individual that I met here at my event that is not here by chance. And she underwent this massive undertaking that now is going to open up the doors to tremendous success. So let me introduce you to her, and let me share with you the one secret, the one thing that you have to do before you can truly expect success to come in your life.
'Cause we're gonna be legends. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary.
Michelle, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Kris?
Good. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
It was such an honor to have an experience with you yesterday on stage. For me, it just resembled this thing that everyone really needs to do before they can expect success. You know, it's amazing. We want to have it all. We want to have a big life. We want to have a nice house. We want to travel.
Right.
We want the nicer things of life. And yet often I find that it's not even possible if people first don't take a look inside and say, what are the things that hold me back? And I'm talking about here in the brain. You know, most of us, we can't make it through childhood without having something that terrorizes us, or something that was sad, or something that creates depression, or something that creates anger. And those negative emotions will 100% stop you from having the success that you want. And you certainly experienced that yesterday.
I certainly did.
Can you just tell us what happened yesterday?
Yesterday, I was called up on stage to explore my feelings, and I ended up spilling my guts in front of 300 people who 3 days ago I didn't even know. I ended up talking about some trauma that I experienced as a child, and bless Kris's heart, he helped me to overcome that, to get out of that wall, and to realize that it wasn't my fault. I was the victim, and he helped me to get rid of that anguish in my heart.
It was really beautiful to experience. You're going to see some of that in just a second here. How many years has it really been, though, that you've been carrying that?
I'm 53 now. I think it happened when I was 7 or 8. So do the math.
45 years.
That's a long time.
45 years is 4.5 decades. And here's the funny thing about life. We'll actually carry these limitations with us to death, because none of us are programmed to stop and say, you know what, let's actually open this thing up and take a look, like what's working, what's not. We just assume that everything we believe is as it should be. I'm not talking about like belief in God and faith and truth with a capital T. I'm talking about the tens of thousands of choices that we make about whether I'm a morning person, or whether I sleep in, or whether I'm strong, whether I'm good enough, whether I'm fast, whether I'm slow. We make all of these decisions in childhood, and then as adults, we're trying to be successful with the limitations of a childlike mind. And you demonstrated something so incredible on stage, and I want you to watch this, because what Michelle did was literally cast off 45 years of the biggest limit that has ever held her back. And now it's going to open up a whole new world of opportunity, abundance, and most certainly prosperity. You've been believing that you can't receive love from a man, and that really messes with a love life, and that also really messes with an intimacy life. Into me you see. You might be doing the greatness I see in you and be looking at a man, and automatically there's a wonder and a fear. Is this man like my uncle? So I can't be loved, and nobody was there for me. I was abandoned. I wasn't protected. And as long as that's what's in here, not just up here, will you ever freely get to experience you as a free lover?
I won't.
Yeah, but would you like to?
I would love to.
Are you ready to be done?
I am.
All right. So, close your eyes. Ronald has a place. He's going to be at your side, but I'm going to invite his hand not to hold yours for this moment. Do you know why? Because this is whose journey?
Mine.
Yeah. And as amazing as he is, and as much of a knight in shining armor as he's been, this is whose journey?
Mine.
And can any of us do this journey for you? And if your uncle goes to jail, Does it make things better?
No.
It doesn't. In fact, is there any amount of justice that can give you back what was taken?
No. My innocence is gone and will never come back.
And that is the lie. You are still an innocent. And it was not taken from you. It's still in you. Would you like to find it again? Close your eyes. Deep breath in. Little girl called into your uncle's bedroom. Something is wrong. He's naked. And he has you climb in bed. And something inside says, this is bad. And you did something so brave. You screamed and you ran. You are one of the lucky ones. Ladies, she's one of the lucky ones. But you certainly didn't feel lucky. You were violated. In that moment, after you talk to your parents as you're sitting on your bed, you're making a decision about yourself. I will never be able to receive the love from a man. But this time there's a soft knock on the door, and there's someone asking for permission. Someone safe, someone who will hold you, someone who will protect you, and someone who has different meaning. Who is that? Yes, it is. As he comes in and sits down softly on the bed next to you and sees your tears, and that you're making decisions about your identity, he realizes you're about to decide for the rest of your life that men are unsafe, cannot be trusted, and that you'll never be able to feel love from a man. And in that moment, as his highest and best self, what would he tell you?
He would tell me that all men are not the same, and that I am loved, and I am special, and that he loves me.
And let me ask you, is he right?
Yes, he is right. He is absolutely right.
So he puts his arm around you, he lets you feel safe, and he makes you a promise. What's his promise?
His promise is that he will help me realize the love that he can show me and that I can show myself, so that I could love myself again.
Yes.
And he can show me that little girl who was so violated as a child doesn't have to feel this pain forever.
Yes, and you know what Ron does? If you were there in that moment with what had just happened, what would he do?
He would hug me.
Yeah, what would he do to your uncle?
He would kick his ass.
Good. Ready? Keep your eyes closed. He takes you by the hand. He has you wait in the hallway. He knocks on your uncle's door. Your uncle comes to the door, and what does he do?
He takes him in, and he completely annihilates him, tells him how wrong he did.
Tell him. Tell him right now how wrong he is. Do it.
You were so wrong.
Do it.
Why would you do that to a child?
Yes, more.
You're an ass.
More.
I hate you.
More.
You are a dumbass, and
All
I
of
don't
it.
ever want you to do that to anybody ever again.
Unleash fully, all out. Come on.
You suck.
Yes. Feel it? And as you peek around the corner, your uncle is black and blue. He is bleeding. He feels horrible. And Ron calls the cops again. And they come, and because they take this seriously, they handcuff him. You see him leave the house. And you're safe again. And Ron comes back over. And what does he tell you?
He tells me that that man will never have influence in my life ever again.
Yes.
That I am loved and I am special. And that little girl, that little afraid girl, is going to be okay.
Breathe it in. And repeat after me. I am loved.
I am loved.
I am fully loved by a man.
I am fully loved by a man.
A real man.
A real man.
And I love this man.
I love this man.
And I fully give myself to him.
I fully give myself to him.
I am loved by this
I
man.
am loved by this man.
And I love me.
I love me.
Again, I love
I
me.
love me.
One more time.
I love me.
Wow.
Wow.
It's been like, it's not even been 24 hours for you. How was it landing? What was it like waking up this morning knowing that you had cast that off?
It was so liberating. It really was. I feel like a brand new person. And what I was telling Kris earlier is yesterday, after I had done this explosive breakthrough, I had at least 5 people come up to me and express their gratitude because 4 of them were women going through the exact same thing that you just witnessed, exactly the same. I have a man that came up that said his girlfriend was going through the exact same thing that you just witnessed. To me, I was blessed that I was able to help these people to realize their limited belief, to hopefully help them break through it as I did.
Wow, such incredible bravery. Like, if you're watching this, I hope you're having one of those, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Isn't this just supposed to be like a real estate seminar or something? And it's like, well, the reality is, whether you're talking about real estate or business, yes, I am here to help you get your $1 million game plan, become successful and have all that. But I've learned that you can't truly have the measure of success that you want unless you face your deepest fears, your limiting beliefs. And that's scary for a lot of people, but you were brave. And I hope that people that watch this are inspired by what they see, because this video is not about sexual abuse. What this video is about is the fact that we have experiences in life where we perceive trauma or experience it. You experience trauma. Some people perceive trauma. And it's the same to a child's mind. And so we walk out of life carrying these limits with us, and they stop us from actually meeting our potential. And the older we get, the gap increases between what we're capable of and where we're actually at. And then it becomes so painful. We have to do things. We get attracted to addictions and things to get us to distract and forget, because it's so painful not to go on living our most magnificent life, which I can see now you will. And I'm really excited for you.
Bless your heart, Kris. Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for watching today. This woman's story is truly inspiring. I wrote a book all about how you own your own transformation. And if you want to know what that looks like, or if you want to come to one of these events, real estate events, and literally have one of the biggest breakthroughs of your life, go ahead and click the link below. You can get my book for free. We'll ship it out to you, and we'll also let you know about the event. You take care, subscribe. We'll see you on tomorrow's video. Wow, you're amazing. Wow, you're amazing.